wait a couple seconds, because if I do the normal, like, guess what? And you're like, what? We're live. If I do
Chicken
that,
butt.
it
Oh,
actually doesn't catch like the first like 5 seconds. We should be safe now. So guess what,
we're
Dane?
live, pal.
No, you missed this. Well, let's do
Oh,
it again. Let's do it again. Dane, guess what?
what?
We're live, pal.
Oh, you got me, dude.
You
I
thought I
didn't
was
see
gonna
that
chicken
coming.
butt you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Guess what? Chicken butt. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Changed. I switched it up this time. Swerved you.
Yep,
I swerve when I drive. I don't do
yep.
that because it's very dangerous. Don't do that shit.
Swerve, Shane
Don't do that.
Strickland.
Yeah. I might pick him up one day. But HOPW Heat. Let's see where we left off here. So we're on the local to global. We're making money now. In the words of Chris Mullins Jr., what do we have to do, friend?
You gotta spend money to make money.
Gotta spend money to
Oh,
make money. And
I
that's
thought
what
you were
Eric
gonna
Bischoff
say.
did. He spent all of WWE's money with Hulk Hogan and made it a profitable company somehow. So
Can I drop a Mullins quote too?
yeah.
Vince McMahon loves money more than his children.
And that was true. We found that out the hard way, but yeah, found that one out really the hard way. So TK O'Ryan is our amalgamation champion. Brian Pillman Jr., the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, and HPW Tag Team Champs, the General and the Sarge. Last time we left off, we got TK O'Ryan joined the General, the Sarge, and Wilcox, and they've kind of kicked him in shape. Wilcox here has declared war against Brian Pillman Jr. because Brian Pillman Sr. wanted to kick, not intentionally, he wanted to mess with Wilcox when they were in the academy, West Point or whatever, the military academy, and Wilcox took his military career very seriously.
And he almost got kicked out.
His whole career would have ended before it started if it wasn't for Brian Pillman Sr. So he's gonna get revenge on his son here. Meanwhile, the school over here, Academic Excellence, Andre Chase, who's just a teacher, he's got some new students. Of course, he's got the Whisper and Zachary Cooper, but he brought in Otis Dozovic. He was a big old lovable goof, but it's not smart at all, but he's a great athlete. And Richard Schnary is Shinari. I believe he was like a librarian or another teacher or something. He's bringing in to help out, like assistant teacher. So a lot going on there.
I think he's related to the Whisper.
Yeah, but they're so quiet you would never know they're actually.
Yeah, they don't talk about it.
They don't talk about being related. It's like second cousins in West Virginia.
Yeah.
They just don't talk about their relationship.
Yeah, because maybe it's a little too much.
A little
like
too
in
much.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
You've been to West Virginia. Is that stereotype true?
I lived in West Virginia for 15 years.
And there was people that told you that they had cousin
yeah.
times?
Yeah,
oh no. Did you help them?
I definitely knew some people who were a cause and effect of inbreeding. I never saw anybody with no crazy extra fingers or toes, but I did see definitely some people who were cause and effect of that, Punk signed with the WWFC. We got D'Lo signing with TNA. All right.
What is the WWFC?
WWFC, that is classic.
Classic. Okay. So. Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's continue here and let's just keep running.
Let's go.
HOPW Heat. We are, like I said, $300, and popularity-wise, we're about 5. So we need to
look at what the last episode was?
Yeah, just to kind of recap it off here. HOPW. To recap here, history. It's our last show. We had the Whisper, Andre Chase, and all that was basically introducing all the new people. So Zachary Cooper and Otis teaming up. The Sarge and the General celebrating with TK O'Ryan. He defended the belt. Brian Pillman Jr. showing, telling TK O'Ryan, watch how it's really done with a real champ. And he beats Sarge, but Wilcox attacks him at the end. So
big moment.
Big moment. No craziness.
Nothing too wild
here. Yeah. We need to build some before we can move on with our production. But that'll be nice because then we can increase our audience attendance and viewership, and it'll increase our show scoring too. So Let's book
You
that
got a
event.
big intro for us, Mullins? Do you got anything big that you want to start the show off with?
I don't know. There's a lot of different storylines to pick from.
Yeah. So and we don't have to do all of them. Remember, we're only a 30-minute to 60-minute show. So, or 40-minute to 60-minute show. So, we can kind of start and stop some stuff.
Can we have who's the guy that got attacked by Brian Pillman in the parking lot like weeks back?
You mean Dragon, that whole mess with like blaming
Yeah.
on Michael Madsen?
Yeah. Can we have them kind of have like a backstage interaction? We could add a couple people in that too.
All right.
I don't really know where I want to go with it, but
so Pillman, Knuckle Madsen, I believe our dude Montez Ford was there too. They're all
maybe they're trying to settle things once and for all and just put an end to this whole thing.
They're gonna be like arguing, and Montez is gonna be like, "Look, I know I set you up because I wanted that title match, and it fell through." And Knuckles is mad, and then Dragon's trying to like cause the peace, and he's like, "Look,
but we have
I'm
bigger
okay."
things.
He's not actually saying it because he's Dragon, but Brian Pillman says that wasn't me, that was Lexis. Kind of hinting. And everyone's like, "Who the hell is Lexis?" And they don't know if he's talking about like the car Lexus because he hit him with a Lexus car. Forgot to tell you that.
That's great. Yeah.
It was a nice subtle, to Lexus King what's to come. Yeah.
Classic, man.
Foreshadowing. Brian Pillman Jr. drives a Lexus. All right. I love it.
Okay.
We'll start the show. We'll do Knuckle Madsen and Dragon taking on the Sarge and the General. And that can be our tag team.
We have Wendy Chu at ringside.
We can have Wendy Chu at ringside. Yeah, of course.
I think her and Dragon should start to become friends.
I'm cool with that. After the match, let's have a segment with Wilcox coming out, and he's gonna cut a promo on Brian Pillman Jr. Wendy Chu's there also, that he's gonna shoo her off. He's gonna scare her. He's actually gonna take her favorite stuffed animal and toss it into the crowd. So
kick it, he punts it.
He kicks it like freaking Gene Snitsky.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be wrestling here tonight in the main event. So he's gonna have a match here tonight. Let's do Jade Cargill has a match tonight. Just a quick match. Her beating up Greg Spitz. Let's do an angle with Andre Chase and Richard Schnary, because Richard Schnary is gonna take on Wilcox tonight in the main event. There we go. How's that show looking?
All right. I think we need something. We need a big thing at the end.
Okay.
Something big to happen.
What are you feeling?
I think we make them look really strong, and we just have all of them beat up the Shinari guy at the end. Like just a big beatdown from the whole faction. Nothing too crazy, just a huge beatdown. And then maybe like a little chase, they get chased away. Yeah, like a little
do a brawl.
Yeah, do a brawl. You can put multiple beats, by the way. I don't.
Yeah, I never really.
You never do that. That's fine.
Like,
That's fine.
I like getting show to show. I know some people, I might actually eventually integrate. We do have this angle.
Do you have the template? Yeah.
Screw, we use one of these.
Those are good too. I've used those.
I have a bunch of these actually. Attack. We got a lot of attacks.
Heck with the baseball. Brass knuckles. Oh my god, can we do that? Maybe something huge. Yeah, we gotta do something big. I don't know about brass knuckles tonight, but like,
What about like a knife?
I'm feeling like a sledgehammer.
sledgehammer? Yeah, that's
I feel like
cool.
Wilcox would use a sledgehammer on.
He does give me sledgehammer vibes. Yeah,
on Richard Schnary.
Canary.
There we go. Had the angle. It's only 2 minutes, but yeah.
That's a big ending.
It makes sense.
That's
Bounces off his skull. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. There's our show. A lot of Wilcox tonight.
A lot of cock tonight.
A lot of Cox.
The cocks are rolling.
The Sarge and the General retain their belts. Him cutting the promo and Brian Pillman Jr.
Wendy Chu.
Jay Cargill beating up Greg Spitz. Andre Chase and Richard Schnary. Promo. Schnary over here losing to Wilcox. Decent ass match. And then the beatdown. I was like mask. Yeah. Nice for here. So.
All right.
You know,
we're moving up in the world.
It's doing its spot. Yeah, we're doing what we need to do. We basically just need to have consistency, good shows, make money, and increase our popularity. So yeah, 353, we're doing good, still increasing. Ultimately, I think when we get to maybe 7 popularity, well, we have to see if we can maintain a positive of like an extra, say, $1,000, then we can spend 500 of that 1,000 to make our audience increase, because then that'll be really good, essentially. Now, I know in terms of our venue, I don't know if we can jump to the next venue just yet, but we'll have to see. So,
can we have like a segment where he wants to go out and compete, but he's not cleared, and the rest of his faction, the Chase faction tells him he has to stay behind? Yeah, I think keep it simple, but add something there. He really wants to be there. He's a team player. It shows that he's a team player. He wants to be involved. He doesn't want to sit in the sidelines, even though he's seriously hurt. He's somebody that he thinks he can handle it, but for the safety of himself and the brand of his university, he has to sit on the sidelines for this one. He can't go out there and risk his health.
I just realized I messed up. I should have had Andre Chase get beat up from Wilcox and then have like the substitute teacher is Richard Schneider.
Oh, that would be good too. We'll give it a few weeks. We'll give it a few weeks. We'll give it a few.
Maybe we'll introduce a new character.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Book event. Let's do an angle. Let's start off here. TK Orion. He's gonna be having he's gonna be backstage with all these guys, and he's gonna be questioning, who Wilcox is to the sergeant, the general, and Wilcox comes out of the shadow and he's like, you don't have to ask them, you can ask, me. He's like, I've served my time in the military and I wouldn't change a thing about it. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life. He's like, but there's one thing that I learned from my time there is that you always finish your objective. My objective is I will beat Brian Pillman Jr.'s son and cause
Brian
uproar.
Pillman Jr.'s
Brian Pillman Sr.'s son. I will beat
Brian
him.
Pillman the third?
He's gonna beat up the baby. He's gonna be.
Yeah.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, because Wilcox is beating the shit out of him.
And he's like, how do we know this guy's he's really about it? He said, ask Richard Schneider if I'm really about it.
Yeah. And then this is where we're gonna then cut to
Sherry's
them.
real quiet about it.
We're then gonna cut to Academic Excellence. So they have their promo.
Excellence.
And then this is gonna lead to Otis. What's up, Nonverbal Pie? What's good? We're gonna have Zachary Cooper.
Oh, I love that guy. We need to push that guy. That guy. He's a champ right now, isn't he?
No, he was a former champ,
Oh,
champ.
shit.
So him and Otis, they're gonna have a big old match here tonight. They can take on Montez Ford and Knuckle Madsen, who are trying to get on the same page. You know what I mean?
That guy's a little tag team slut right there. That Knuckle. Can I say that on YouTube?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, you can say it.
That Knuckle Madness guy, Madsen.
I'll tell O'Connor that and be like, hey, you know the guy that trained you? Well, he's a
He's a
little,
little tag team slut, dude. He's
little-
teaming up with everybody, dude.
yeah.
He's just like, oh, you need a partner? I'm gonna team up with you. It's like, who's he think he is? Tyler Bate?
She's everyone's friend.
Yeah, that was Tyler Bates' gimmick for a short period of time. He's like, I'll team up with you. You don't have a partner. I feel bad.
Let's do a promo here. Percy Watson, he's going to announce that there's going to be a battle royale for #1 contendership of the HPW Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Let's make sure. So we're gonna get a battle royale tonight. All right.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So we're just gonna start throwing people in there. So we got our Wilcox is of course gonna be in there. We get the Whisper, Sarge General,
TK Orion,
TK,
Sifa.
We'll do Sifa, Teddy and Greg Spitz, the Dragon, Wendy Chu,
Desmond
Xavier, Andre Chase. Yep. And how many people is that? 12 people? Yeah. Have we done anything with Zachary Wentz yet?
Not in a while.
I don't even know what our thing was we were doing with them.
He kind of just broke up. They broke up the the Rascals and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he's kind of been sinking since then.
Let's put him in there, sure. JT Dunn. And one more I guess we'll do Jade, yeah. So we just have everybody pretty much in there.
Percy Watson. I'm just kidding.
Percy throws himself in there. And Wilcox, of course, is going to win that for the sake of storylines. This is a Royal Rumble, technically. So
it's a Rumble.
It's a Royal Rumble match.
There we go. Andre Chase says that he should win this thing. Sorry, Andre Chase. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about your luck. Alrighty. Boom, boom, boom. Good coordination
Simple
here.
Show. But it's
good coordination here.
It works.
Basically, it's these guys saying that they're they need to be on the same page, and this is before even the Rumble's announced tonight. So great tag team match. Percy Watson announcing tonight a Rumble for the #1 contendership. Wilcox wins. Match was but it's all right. Like I said, as long as we're maintaining that 25%, we're doing better.
We're doing God's work.
Nonverbal Pie said Andre Chase ain't doing no job, brother. He really said he wasn't. He was just trying to.
He said they're trying to fuck on me.
I'm not having that. Not having Wilcox go over. Dragon loved that we kept his promise. I don't even remember what the promise was. I really need to pay attention to that.
I don't know what the promise was either. Was it?
I guess he just wanted to fight someone or team up with someone.
He wanted to fight someone.
We did spend a lot of money that show, including everybody, but everyone's also probably going to get a good boost, popularity wise. So, I mean, that's really helpful for a lot of people. I mean, shoot.
You got to spend money to make it.
The Sarge. Well, you just got to, booking these guys. I mean, Andre Chase, look, he's moving up. He was at 10, now he's at 15 popularity. So, if anything, I mean, he's moving up so fast. He probably should be like,
dude, you should bring in the other Bravado and give him like an Andre Chase gimmick when he tries to take over the school or something. That'd be cool.
He could be like the evil teacher.
He's like the ultimate.
I'm gonna go hunting for him. This guy wants a push. Sure,
he's
Teddy
the superintendent.
Yeah. They do an
or Harlem Bravado. So we have this
Lance
guy.
Bravado. Yeah.
They look nothing
That's
like
Andre
this thing.
Chase.
They really aged so much from.
Yeah. I don't really.
And you told me no house shows, so we'd
No
say
house
something like,
shows.
hell yeah.
It,
His name
yeah.
could be Andre Chase.
The big thing is
He could be Lance
no house
Chase.
shows and no veto, like, or allow them to veto workers, because usually they'll have good relationships with everyone and it won't fucking do anything.
How
You
about
save a shit ton of money that way,
Lance
though.
Chase?
I like that.
Oh, is he like his brother?
Yeah.
And
Well,
this
yeah,
is
that's
too?
you're the one who said he's his brother, Dane.
Well, yeah, I wanted him to have like a similar gimmick. Did I say brother? That's crazy. I didn't even realize I said that. But
I mean, I
yeah,
guess this is the best pitch we're gonna get for him. We don't really have much
yes, there's
else
not a lot
going
to
for
work
him.
with here, sadly.
So we're just gonna go with. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I want to go with that one. Maybe you said we could do like superintendent.
He runs a rip-off school of his.
I have
He
an
has like
idea.
he has like two
I
people.
have an idea. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. I hope you're ready for this, okay?
All right.
All right.
I want to see this.
All right. So his name is Lance Chase.
Yeah.
He's the founder of Chase University. Andre Chase is going to try to steal Chase U. He's going to steal the college away.
Oh no.
I got an idea. Just follow me with this one, all right?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start off tonight, all right?
I don't think you'll fuck it up.
And Andre Chase, all right, he's going to have the whole crew here, right? The whole academic excellence, all right? And he says, everyone, we have a special guest coming in today. You know, you got the Whisper there in the corner. You got Zachary Cooper, who's like shooting spitballs at Otis's hair. Otis there, who's like all really close up, trying to learn, but he can't stay, focused.
He's eating like a ham sandwich. Yeah,
because he's eating in class and he keeps getting yelled at for it. Richard Shishnary is like wearing a Tony Khan neck brace, from getting beat up and still being forced to be in a.
He's got tissues on.
I think we booked him in that.
He's been crying.
Yeah, I put him. Oh no, we didn't put him in the battle royale. We're good. So we kept kayfabe alive. Yeah, and he says, "So we have a special guest coming here to the classroom today, and he wants to talk to you about your careers after my classroom. And I'd like to welcome the founder of Chase University, my brother, Lance Chase." That's when he's gonna come in.
Oh no.
Yeah. So they're gonna talk up a storm here tonight, and Lance Chase is gonna try to pursue getting some people, underneath his wing also. But I think something that we really need to pull the trigger on here is I think Andre Chase, he's got that momentum, he's got that popularity. I think let's give those tag belts to the brothers, but that tag belt's also going to cause a rift between them too, because then it's going to be like, well, this is an accomplishment for my classroom. He's like, well, this is an accomplishment for Chase University. So,
well, obviously, like Zachary Cooper, from the way I remember it, he's a big Andre Chase guy, right? Like he's like the cocky kid, but he's like the most like loyal, isn't he?
yeah.
Besides like the Whisper.
Well, I think the Whisper's the most loyal,
But he even had like a little bit of a problem with Zachary Cooper when he first came in, remember? Him and TK Orion.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a little bit of tension there.
Yeah. I'm going to give a promo here to Wilcox. After TK Orion wins his match with the amalgamation title, retained it in, record time. TK Ryan's going to take to the mic, but Wilcox is going to interrupt him. And he says that he's going to take this time. He says he appreciates TK grabbing the mic already for him. He's like, but he needs to really get some stuff off his mind before his main title match tonight against Brian Pillman Jr. So,
I think we need to push Fatu there.
Fatu?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I keep looking at him and I'm like, where's his big thing? Like we need to put him in the mix. Like we can't forget about him.
Gosh, he's got so many relatives. Let me think what he was doing. I mean, did he not hold the amalgamation belt? Yeah, he held the amalgamation. He's the 98 days. So I mean, he had a pretty good run there.
But ever since then, he hasn't really had like a big story, and he doesn't have a lot going on. Like I feel like he needs to get back in the mix soon.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's gonna be left in the dust. Gold dust.
Let's go here. Let's add that tag team. Chase Brothers. Alrighty. And then main event time. Brian Pillman Jr. and Wilcox. Where do we want to go with this? There's a lot of directions we can go with this. Brian Pillman Jr. is on. He's held the belt for almost a whole year. He's at 224 days, so I mean, he's still got a bit to go before the year. A couple more, probably challenges, but this will be his biggest challenge yet. Someone who's coming to terms.
I feel like
past.
we have a thing going for him in a certain direction to become Lexis. I feel like he could lose this, and this could be like the start of the whole thing. You can have like a whole broken Matt thing going here.
I dig it. I'm all for it. The only other direction I would have gone with this is that he retains it, but Wilcox gets screwed over by TK Ryan. The only thing else I was thinking. But I'm cool with Wilcox winning this thing.
I'm okay with it too, because I feel like this could be the right direction for Brian Pillman Jr. to turn heel.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it. We got
and that's been the plan since the beginning for him to turn heel. So
TK Ryan winning and retaining his belt. Wilcox cutting a promo. Lance Chase and Andre Chase winning the tag team belts, and then Wilcox winning the main belt. So they almost got all the gold. I think that's something to keep in mind, is that no faction has ever really held all of the gold. There's still like bits and pieces everywhere. So, but now we have to deal with the repercussions of the Sergeant the General losing the belts.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 6 days in, 6 days out.
Who's our big like baby face? So,
I
mean, I guess it'd be like.
I mean,
for a while it was like Montez Ford and like Desmond Xavier, I guess, right?
I mean, Montez used,
Andre Chase is more of like, I don't know, is he really a bad guy? He's more like a tweener, right?
I think in terms of like more pushing towards like lovable good guys, Andre Chase and them, I think there's still some confliction there in terms of like they're humans.
They're still a heel faction, but like they're closer to like tweener.
Yeah, you got TK O'Ryan. I think honestly, out of everybody, it's probably the closest to a good guy.
TK O'Ryan.
I'll tell you why. It's because he got kicked out of the classroom, and the Sergeant General took him, underneath their wing, and he made the most of it. And he didn't decide to get spiteful, even when he could have in like the war games, stuff like that, where Wilcox showed his ruthlessness, injuring.
TK O'Ryan looks like a bastard, Dom. I hate to break it.
He does look like a bastard.
He's not Like, and no offense to that guy if he's listening. Like, I'm sure he's a nice guy outside of character. You look like a bastard. You look like you'd play a good heel, dude. Like, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, you have your
Take the compliment.
normal, like Wendy Chu. I'd even probably say like
Dragon
Jade is more of a
Dragon.
face right now. Dragon, Knuckle Madsen. These are more like face people. So, the Whisper I think is more of a face. Like you have
Yeah.
people who are aligned with people that may not be the best. I think that's like a really good story here, is that you have someone like TK Orion, who's making the most of his time with the General and the Sarge, who they're kind of like maybe not the best or smartest people, but they've aligned themselves with
They're
Wilcox, who's
bastards,
like,
Dom.
that guy's a full-on bastard. Speaking of that, we're kicking off the show here tonight. Wilcox is going to be in the ring celebrating with the belt. He's going to hold up TK Orion's hand also because he's got his belt. And he's going to look over at the Sergeant General and he's going to say, "Where's your belt?" And then he says, "Well, don't worry. I'll give you guys an opportunity to get some gold back around your waist. But it's not going to be the tag team belts." He's like, "Because you failed me last week, you're going to pay the price tonight. You're both going to fight me as I defend my championship in a bull rope match. Strap
Bull
match.
rope.
It'll be a handicap strap match." Yeah. So I think that'll be a fun one. So.
Oh my god.
And you got TK Ryan looking on like, "I don't know about this. It seems kind of dangerous." So.
Seems kind of, yeah.
Let's do Lance
crazy,
Chase
dude.
tonight. He's gonna be taking on Zachary Wentz.
The Spits. Oh,
I mean, do you just want to keep Spitz guys just losing, just forever losers? I'm cool with that too. But
yeah. Oh, I thought it was a tag match. I thought they were defending their belts.
No, I was gonna have him beat him, and then after that, Lance Chase is gonna call out Andre Chase, and he's gonna thank his brother, for on his debut winning the tag team belts with his brother, and he's saying how this is gonna do wonderful things for Chase University, scholarships, sign-ups, being able to put this belt in the trophy case at the university. And he kind of makes a joke and he says, "Well, this belt won't also get stolen like in your classroom." And Andre's kind of like, take a little offense to that. So I think
I want to see some Cooper.
Yeah. Let's do
He doesn't have to be in the segment, just in a match or something.
Zachary Cooper and Zachary Wentz fighting each other.
Double Zach.
Who's your favorite Zach? Probably Cooper.
I don't know, dude. I know two really good Zachs actually.
Yeah, I know a couple Zachs. So
yeah, Zach O. He's great. You probably know him. Zach O. And then I have another friend named Zach who's pretty cool. He's like a mutual friend. He's a cool guy.
I was reading the message, but
who's it from? The governor?
No, it's from someone else. I don't know who the heck this was. After this, let's do. Let's see. Brian Pillman Jr. schizo moment. Montez Ford is there also. He's gonna be witnessing this. And Brian Pillman Jr. just losing it.
Maybe he's losing it and Montez Ford's witnessing it and then he tries to stop it and he shoves
him into the Lexus. Breaks the Lexus's like windshield or something.
the little light thing in the front, the little like
They're called headlights, yeah.
headlight. Yeah.
What are those little bastard light things are called?
Little headlight, yeah. Little bastard headlight.
All right, you got the Sarge and the General. I bet you ain't never seen a handicap strap match for a belt. She ain't never seen that before.
Dude. Does that mean they're both gonna be
They could. There could be
Yeah.
an audible. That would be something. If an audible happened, they were like, oh shoot, Wilcox got injured. But no. Wilcox gonna win. He's gonna send a message here. We need to book 5 more minutes. So let's do a fun sleeper match with Wendy Chu and the Dragon. Taking on Otis and the Whisper.
Yeah.
And
Let's leave it up to chance. Oh.
I mean, I was gonna give these guys need more of a reason to win than Wendy Chu and the Dragon do. So,
I think they would have won anyway, honestly.
Alrighty, that's our show. That looks good. That looks good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, the promo. Lance Chase wins. Him celebrating with his brother. Zachary Cooper wins. So just wins all the way around for academic excellence, you know. Brian Pillman Jr. freak out moment. Otis wins. They have bad chemistry as a team, Wendy Chu and the Dragon, so we can't continue that shoot.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
When must good things always end?
Yeah. It ended before it even begun, so.
That sucks.
Oh shoot, I didn't even. You forgot to yell at me to make the match a strap match. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We'll just pretend it was a strap match. It was a no DQ match. So.
Isn't
Yeah, he got the strap. You know. $207. Moving up popularity. We did spend a lot of money on one of the shows, but I wonder if Andre Chase. Okay, his price hasn't gone up because I can imagine his price is probably going to go up. So, because he's at that 15 popularity, so he's probably starting to become a hot shot. I'm worried he might be the person we lose in the beginning. So, but let's keep moving to the grooving. How do you want to start off the next show? What are you guys feeling?
I don't know. There's a lot of different ways we could go with this.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to continue on with the school?
I don't know what I want to do with it. Really. I feel like there's a few people getting lost in the shuffle. That's something I want to fix. I like the storylines that we're with the school and the Whisper and all that other stuff. But I think there's interesting capabilities with the characters we haven't fully utilized, like Zachary Wentz, Desmond Xavier, and such. So I feel like those guys kind of need their own thing going on. I know they were kind of having like a mini feud, but I think that kind of got lost in the shuffle of things. So
yeah, it really sucks that we couldn't get, the Rascals. Their chemistry isn't good enough. So.
Who's the third guy? Isn't there a third one?
There is a third. I mean, we could even make do, and we could BS it and give them a third person, and then kind of make 2 of them a tag team instead of Zachary Wentz and Desmond Xavier. Make that third person to team with one of them. So
Or he teams up with both of them on different occasions, and it works out.
yeah, he can team with both of them. Honestly, I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell
know
you
though.
something that I would feel like if we were going this direction.
I don't know.
This is very intertwining with stories. You could just hire a new person, but if we were to look at our roster, the person I'd put in there in the Rascals would probably be Otis. I feel like he'd be
You put him in the
I feel
Rascals.
like he'd be a fun one. You
You
know what I
make
mean?
him leave.
I wouldn't necessarily make him leave. So he's the only person I'd probably, do that with. So, but he's already intertwined with the whole school thing going on. So I'd rather do that than like a Jade or JT, Noko Madsen.
I think you could do something with this gimmick look that Zachary Wentz has going on here. He kind of has like a fuckboy look.
Oh, the two females on the roster. So
Yeah.
all right, I like this. Let's start off him. He's hitting on Jade Cargill, and that's gonna lead to her whooping his ass because I feel like that's how that's gonna go, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna go and just beat that ass.
And then maybe you have him do like a promo after where he's kind of like doing the Noam Dar thing where he's like cutting a promo after he got his ass kicked. Remember?
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about? With
No.
he got his ass kicked and he's like, you're the real winner because you have the lovely Alicia Fox.
I don't remember this at all.
You don't remember that?
No. 20 minutes of Zachary Wentz nonsense here tonight. Fair enough.
Yeah.
After this, we're gonna give Will Cox a promo with TK O'Ryan, pretty much saying that the General and the Sarge aren't gonna be around for a bit because he put them on the shelf after last week's beatdown, and that him and TK have a big match tonight they have to get prepared for. So let's do Andre Chase tonight. He's gonna have a one-on-one match against JT Dunn. And then after that match, Lance Chase is gonna try to get his attention, and he's gonna say, "Hey, we need to get you back to the classroom right now. There's an emergency." And then I don't know. In terms of the emergency, I'm just thinking that the classroom was like trashed and destroyed. That's really it. And I think that this should go down the route of Lance Chase blame it on Richard Schuschneri because he's the backup, he's the assistant. What do you think? Oh, Dane had to answer a call. What do you think about that, Chris?
I like that idea.
Here's what I'm thinking. Also, is that it becomes a huge misunderstanding because, and this is where we could tie in the Rascals thing, is that Zachary Cooper and Otis threw a party in the classroom.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
What I miss?
Okay, so Lance Chase, after Andre Chase wins his match, he's going to say, we got to get back to the classroom. There was an emergency. All right. And the classroom was like trashed, and destroyed everywhere. And he's going to blame it on Richard Schuschneri to drive a wedge between them. But in reality, it was actually Otis and Zachary Cooper who threw a party. And I think this is where it kind of start tying in also that Rascal stuff. So, yeah.
What do we got next? Is that the ending? Or you got something else?
No, the ending is the match. So we're gonna have keep hitting the mic. We're gonna have a match here tonight. We're gonna have TK O'Ryan and Will Cox. They're gonna have a tag team match here tonight, and it's gonna be against. It's actually gonna be a handicap match because Montez Ford is supposed to be teaming up tonight with Brian Pillman Jr. But guess who doesn't show up? You're right. Brian Pillman Jr. doesn't show up because
He doesn't.
Because guess who's gonna show up
What an
after?
asshole!
Guess who's gonna show up after the match for just an epic beatdown brawl?
Lexis King.
Lexis King is gonna arrive.
I guess this is where he gets his big name change too.
This is where he gets his big name change.
They're gonna change his
picture too. Hell yeah!
What about the disposition? You don't care about.
I don't care about this. I don't
I
mess.
always
I don't
look
mess
at
with
that and I get confused. Yeah, I know you don't, because you love to confuse people. Maybe it's just under Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, he could have been a part of the cloud. He could have been part of it too.
Yeah.
I like this one.
That's not it.
That's not it. That's not
it.
Lexis King.
That's not Lexis King. No.
What?
That's not.
No.
Well, yeah, because he's got. You're right. He's got
the super blonde hair,
super
and
blonde.
he's got like the chiseled like facial hair. I don't know if they have it. You keep looking.
Let me see. I gotta let it load. I have all these 10 bajillion worker images. So
it's not it.
I know. Let me click. Damn it, bastard. Come on.
I need to see it. I need to see the money. Hot potato.
There
it is.
There's one of them. Really up close and personal. That's not it either, you said. So it's got to be this one. I thought he had even like a blonder. So we probably just can't use what the frick, like Joe Exotic looking. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this one. You want to use this one?
Yeah, that's the closest we have to Lexis King. That's like early Lexis King.
He is really up on that picture, but yeah.
Yeah, he is. That is
right.
Up close and personal.
Lexis King has arrived. There we go. There we go.
Johnson.
Zachary Wentz is like, Jade, you are the love of my life.
Jade.
Pretty good brawl to end off the show there. All right, so let's see. The Rascals is Otis's side gig, essentially. I love that. $711. I don't know if that'll be what it ends off here at the end of the month. Let's see. I'm curious what sponsorship money. Let's see. The Sarge would like a match with Harlem Bravado. Yeah, sure, man. So the Sarge and Andre Chase get a match. I'm all for that. So doing end of month checks, and then let's see. So we made $654. So next month, yeah, we should be able to increase the amount of people showing up. This guy wants a title match. Teddy Fine. Sure, you can get a tag team title match. Easy money. There we go. All right. Drew Blood. They really like this guy. He's going somewhere. He's jumping from CZW to WWE. Alrighty. Start off the show. Starting off pretty big with Andre Chase and Lance Chase getting in the face. That rhymed. Didn't mean to. Of Richard Schnary. So much so that he's blaming him. He says that he was the last one. He had the keys to the classroom, and he doesn't know why he would trash it just because him and his brother won the belt. Richard Schnary's like, look, I'm not saying that I'm mad that you and your brother won the belt. He's saying, I think you're just forgetting about this classroom and what it stands for, you know. And Lance Chase is like, look, with that attitude, we're going to have to ask you to leave and turn in your badge. So this will be the end of Richard Shushner in the stable. Taking his place will be Lance Chase. And I think we'll need a gimmick repackage for Richard Shushner. So I don't know. Maybe we can keep him as that. Do something like Whisper on the side, but after that, let's do big old title match. Andre Chase and I believe it was one of the Spitz boys who wanted a title match, so they can get a match. Andre Chase wins. And then after the match here, Lance Chase and Andre Chase, guess who they're getting approached by?
Yeah.
Montez Ford, the pot stirrer. The pot stirrer, because he's going to say, hey, mans, I know what happened in your classroom, and it wasn't what you think it was. Now, I ain't a snitch, but I'm just saying.
He's like, I'm not snitch. I'm just a little bitch.
He's like,
he doesn't say that. But.
He's like, I'm just saying, if you could hook me up with a title match against that amalgamation title, then I'll tell you.
He really is a snitch. Hold on. This is the second time he's done this. Hold on. Is this part of his gimmick? He did this before. Don't you remember this? With
Yes.
Lexis King?
Yes. My favorite part is that
I ain't a snitch, but I definitely am a fucking snitch.
My favorite part about this is that this is his goal. The amalgamation title is his goal. He is determined to keep snitching until it pays off and he can win the belt. Because clearly he's not going to win this next time. Not to bear bad news, and they're like, yeah, they're going to see what they can do. You know, they can get him that match to find out what really happened in the classroom. Alrighty, after this, we're going to have another promo, actually, because it's going to be the debut promo. Lexis King, he's going to be taunting Wilcox. Nonverbal Pie said Richard Schnary, I think, should find an unlikely new friend, Dragon, turning face in the process. I like it. Yeah, him and Wendy Chu and Dragon. I mean, because who's more quiet than a sleeping girl and a dragon, right? So Lexis King out there taunting Wilcox tonight. He's not going to get a match against him. He's going to taunt him. And then let's get I don't know, give me a match, Chris. Who do you want to see it fight tonight?
I want to see Steve.
What do you want to see him do? I just want to see him fight, but
I think Sifa needs to join a faction. What faction should he join is the question.
well, I mean, there's the upcoming Rascals.
Or does
And
he
then
create a
there's-
faction?
Yeah, there's that. I think, because maybe we don't go on the Rascal route, okay? Maybe.
We got to bring in some more Samoans, I think.
Let me see who we have. Let me see Samoan wise who's out there. We got Fatu. Jacob Fatu, he's out here.
Oh.
Who's another person? Who's another? Who's Alofa? I wonder who Alofa is.
Alofa.
Alofa. He's a Samoan. That's
Oh,
good.
bring him in too.
That's good. He's tall and a super heavyweight flabby.
I have no idea who that is, actually.
I don't know who it is, but I like it.
I don't think I've
Burglar
ever-
gimmick.
I was
Burglar.
just clicking that to scroll down.
Let's give him something crazy.
Give him a
Deranged.
country singer. I'm just kidding. Devil.
How do you feel about deranged?
Deranged is cool. Deranged
Alright.
works.
All right, damn,
alright, yeah.
he's worth a lot of money, actually, man. Maybe not him. He's worth.
Yeah,
he
maybe
might be a
not
little.
him.
He might be a little worth too much money. Let me see who we have. I need to do
What about
filter.
Alpha Junior? Do you have Alpha Junior?
Let me do filter
See, we're too much.
worker to hire, and their ethnicity is Islander. So I'll do in terms of popularity.
Who are some of these people? What the
Andy
hell?
Hartwell. She's Samoan.
The Islander?
We're at the
Just-
Tate twins.
Congo Kong.
Congo.
Could we make a fake Samoan? I like, dude, shout out to Congo Kong, actually. So maybe
Yeah.
let's do him. Our boy Congo
nice-
Kong.
He's a guy. He's a cool guy.
Well, what about Black Pearl?
Um,
Or what about Kona Reeves?
Kona Reed's another good one.
Dude, remember NXT's finest?
Mount Fuji. I remember Mount Fuji.
What about Zima Ion?
Let's stick down this area right here.
No,
There's-
Mayu.
It's Matanza Cueto, but
What about Kona?
I like the Kona because I feel like we could do some stuff with him. I like this
He
one.
looks like a grifter. He reminds me of that grifter on Goldberg's.
Dude, he is a grifter.
So
No,
many
you know what a
damn
grifter
heels.
is?
He's a
Dude,
dude.
is there a grifter gimmick?
Let
Can
me
we
see.
do
I imagine there should be.
Yeah. Is there like a grifter? They might not use that
No,
word.
there's not.
Maybe it's under con artist. Maybe a con
Yeah,
artist.
looking for con artist.
Conspiracy theorist.
No. They don't have any of our cool gimmicks on here.
They don't have it under con con. There's a con artist.
Come on, man. I like the dude one. Like kind of like that.
Yeah, dude one fits the best out of everything. I was trying to get them something cooler.
Elvis ripoff. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, that works.
Stable.
I'm gonna
Oh.
book him like a con man though.
Easy, chill out, girl.
The
right.
grifter.
Sifa Fatu, Jacob Fatu, Kona Reeves. What should they be called?
I don't know.
I know.
You can just go something simple. You can just call him Samoan Dynasty. That's what everybody goes with. Or you can give him something cool. I don't know. What do you want to do? Island boys. No.
Island boys. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see. What do we got here?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Also, who's the head of the table? I'm just kidding. Hell yeah.
I like this one. How about the Polynesian power triad? You guys alive?
I'm live. I'm lit.
How's that sound?
Good. What was your name? What was the name?
Polynesian power triad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Polynesian Power Triad.
There we go. There
So
we go.
kind of a long name, but you know what? It's good.
I like it. We can only stick to these three right here. We can't make this triad something insane, but that's our boys. So Lexis King, not Lexis, sorry, Sifa Fat 2 tonight. He's going to be taking on sorry, Desmond Xavier. He's going to be beating him up tonight. And after that,
At least he's getting booked. That's probably what he's proud of. He doesn't give a shit that he's losing. He's like,
Yeah.
damn, they remember I work here. That's crazy.
they remember I work here. Dude, no, he's going to be in a big segment eventually. So
Yeah.
and then the main event is Lexis King. He's going to be wrestling Zachary Cooper tonight.
Really? Not Montez? He's saving that? I feel like that's who he's had the most tension with.
Yeah, sure. I like that because we could do him facing Montez because he wasn't there for Montez last week. Montez is going to lose this match going into his title match, but then Lexis King is winning his going into his. The only problem is I don't necessarily. So if we do a Lexis King and Wilcox rebound title match, I don't want the title to change hands. I feel like just to like flip flop it. I think something screwy happens where the belt doesn't change hands. Maybe Lexus does win it, or maybe it's a draw, you know?
Maybe he wins by count out.
Yeah. So, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So, all right. So, Richard Schnary kicked out of academic excellence. These guys retain their belts. You know, Montez Ford. I ain't a snitch, but I'm just saying, if you get me a title match for the amalgamation title, then I know what happened. Under Chase Lance, Chase said they'll make it happen. Lexis King promo on Wilcox. Sifa Fatu beating up Desmond Xavier. Then the Polynesian Power Triad showing up here. Lexis King wins his big old match against Montez Ford. So I think that was a great show. That was a good one. HOPW Heat. Did I give this bastard wage matching? Holy crap. Please tell me I didn't do that. Just tell me I didn't overlook that. There we go. We're at $490. I say I want to be sitting on a good bit of money before I make that increase. HOPW heat. Let's increase by 4 days real quick. Open the door for the dog. Easy.
Mullen's got a gun. Mullen's
back.
got a gun.
What'd you say?
Lexis King's got a gun.
Pew pew.
That's how he loses the match. You can't do that.
He gets DQ'd because he has a gun. Dude, that could pull out a gun in the middle of a match. You feel like the midget. Pulled out a gun during TNA. Rest in peace, that guy, by the way. Was his name Puppet?
What?
Yeah, in TNA, Puppet, when he pulled out the gun,
Yeah,
remember
Puppet.
it? Jeff Jarrett hit him with the
Oh, the little
guitar.
dude?
Yeah, his name
Yeah.
was Puppet. He died, remember? Rest in peace. It's a great segment.
That was something.
He hit some of the guitar, and Jeff Jarrett's like, I did what I had to do. Love it.
Alrighty, kicking off the show here tonight. Montez Ford, TK O'Ryan, amalgamation title. TK O'Ryan wins and retains after the match. Get the promo where we have Andre Chase and Lance Chase with Montez Ford, and they're like, look, you got your opportunity. You fumbled the ball again. Now tell us what happened. And then Montez Ford is like, well, I think it's better if I show you. And then he pulls out his phone and he shows the footage, and it's like him getting like crazy, doing like keg stands. And in the classroom, it's like a whole bunch of people like Otis, Zachary Cooper, Zachary Wentz, Desmond Xavier, Wendy Chu's sleeping in there. You got freaking Zachary Cooper, you know, in the Wolf of Wall Street where they're lawn darting the midgets. So you got Zachary Cooper who's lawn darting dragon across the room and like breaks a bunch of stuff. So they're just having a great old time partying in there. And Andre Chase has that look on his face where he's like, oh my gosh, I just realized what I've done, kicking out Richard Schuschneri. And then Lance Chase doesn't really care. He's like, we need to discipline these children right now for what they did. So after that, let's give it up for Kona Reeves tonight and Jacob Fatu. They're going to team up. They're going to beat up everyone's favorite team to beat up, which is Fine Spits. They're going to beat them up in record time. After that, we're going to get a promo from the Polynesian Power Triad. So the locker room better be on watch. They're coming to sweep up, destroy the competition, take out the trash, whatever you want to say. So, let's see what the next venue is real quick. I'm kind of curious. So it'd be 500 capacity, $2,000 would be the next one. Let's go here. Next match. Give me a match, Chris. Who do you want to see wrestle tonight? Our main event is Lexis and Wilcox, but who do you want to see?
What about some tag action?
Yeah. Give me some tag action. Our show kind of thrives on tag matches, I think. Who you want to see?
What about the General and Sarge versus Jacob Fatu?
Where were you at? We just booked Jacob Fatu and Kona Reeves.
No, we did.
Yeah, we just booked that tag match.
Hmm.
We
I
could.
thought that was a segment.
What about
No.
the Chase Boys?
What about getting them a big win against Fine and Spitz?
That's true.
We just booked Fine. Where are you guys at? Where are y'all at? We just booked Fine Spitz.
We did?
Yeah, look at this. Look at the
Oh,
card.
damn, yeah, you're right.
Where are y'all at?
I wasn't paying attention.
Where
I'll
they
be honest.
at?
Right here in the
They're already
middle.
looking on the cards. They're fighting Keanu Reeves and
Yeah, Keanu Reeves and Jacob Fatu. Keanu Reeves and John Wick.
Keanu Reeves. Kona Reeves. Yeah. Yeah, so there's already a tag match on the card. We could do another tag match though.
I'm cool for anything, but
What about JT Dunn?
Yeah.
okay.
I think he's gonna. We need to have maybe a segment with him and Lexis King. He's gonna become Lexis King's roadie.
Oh, really?
Okay. So, all right, so I got a segment before his big all title match. We still need one more match. We need a match.
Let's do some Zachary Wentz.
I'm feeling him tonight. He gets his wish where he gets to team up with Jade Cargill at a Fern with her. And they're gonna take on Wendy Chu. And I would say Dragon,
But they're not working out.
but they're not working out. So I'm feeling maybe Desmond Xavier.
Yeah, maybe.
Gonna switch
Yeah, I
it
can
up.
see that. Let's try that.
Let's try it. Let's see how this goes.
They probably have like a stoner and a sleeping kid.
Yes. A stoner and a sleeper. So Wilcox and Lexis King tonight. They're gonna have a.
He says, "Listen, I got this cool thing that'll improve your sleeping. You know how sleeping's already great." She's just like, "Yeah." It's like, try this. Hands her a joint.
She unrolls it and thinks like she has to, sleep with it like a little pillow. He's like, no, let's do a cage match. Cage match, Lexis King and Wilcox. And the only reason Wilcox wins is because he, the only reason Lexis King wins is because he goes through the cage door. But then they say that's not, in this company, that doesn't switch the title. So, like, WWE, the title doesn't switch if it's a DQ or stoppage. So kind of like that. Or one screwy thing where it's the belt doesn't change hands. Because I still want Lexis King to win. But it is going to be legit, so the title doesn't change hands. Boom. Tico Ryan retains. They find out the truth behind what happened to the classroom. The Polynesian Power Triad kicking butt.
Hey, yo.
Lexis King taking JT Dunn underneath his wing as a roadie. We got Jade Cargill,
Oh!
Zachary Wentz winning tonight.
The
Zachary
bad
Wentz,
chemistry.
bad chemistry. It's a good thing I wasn't planning on keeping them anyways.
The other two,
as a team.
the other two have fine chemistry. We can keep them.
Vocal crowd were in love with this match. Nice.
All right, you putting Wendy Chu and Desmond Xavier together full time. That's a real team now.
Why did it say that they were?
It didn't say anything bad. It kind of just said they're neutral.
Huh. All right,
I didn't see anything against it. So
Oh.
that means neutral, doesn't
I'm gonna
it?
go grab some Dindid. If it is neutral, then yeah, you know. If
I think it's
ideally we
neutral.
want positive because then they increase their, you know, ratings together. But
Just have positive, but neutral just it works, you know.
so I'm gonna grab some dinner. But it was fun stream with y'all, and we'll see y'all next time on our local to global to recap.
Same
here.
bat time, same bat channel.
We're at about 7 popularity. We're $372. We got some extra cash, and so we just need to keep, you know, climbing. So